All right. I'm sorry. It looks
Cool.
like
No, that's all right.
looks like we dropped. Okay, guys, we are back with the stream. I'm sorry for the disconnection. Um, we are here with the one
All
versus
right.
one between Surge and FC0. We've got Kron uh, as another commentator with me here. So welcome, Kron. Good to see you after
Hey,
such a long time.
yeah, it's great to be back on again. And yeah, it's I've obviously been missing casting Rise Nations. Feels like years ago since we did a last cast together. In reality, I think it was just last week. But yeah, it's nice to get another game in and yeah, talk some more Rise Nations while we kind of wait for this gap in between the tournament games.
Oh yeah, definitely here. All right, you know what? This tower from Zero is it should be able to. Oh, you don't? Do you know that Zero has got a tower here?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but it has Surge's tower in the range, and I don't know why it's not
yeah.
firing it.
That is bizarre. Yeah, it looks like the range when you click on it, the circle is long enough, but maybe that's just one tile too far. But I mean, that would be pretty OP if Surge's tower can fire and his can't fire back.
Oh,
That would
it's quite
be,
weird. No, the tower is in the range. Why is it not firing? I so
oh my God.
oh I think I know why it wasn't firing. So it was out of line of
Yeah,
sight. So yeah, Zero had not discovered that tower. If he had discovered that tower, that would be it. Oh
that is
man.
crazy. And now it's going to be tower on tower action here.
And
Who
you
is
know who
going to
wins
win
this.
out of this?
You know who's gonna win this one. It's of course the Mayan player. Mayan player have faster firing rates, and they've also got a better health hit points for the buildings.
Yeah, that's what a time to be Mayan. I mean, normally when you get Maya, I feel like, they're not a bad nation, but a bit defensive. But you don't really get to use their awesome nation powers as well as this circumstance right now, where you're just yeah, literally whipping out your tower and seeing who's got the bigger tower, who can do more damage. And yeah, it looks like Surge is definitely going to win this fight.
Oh yep, he has got that. He has got this tower. Meanwhile, so can you tell me what are the library searches for search?
Yeah, sure. So Surge is just gone for the four technologies in age one. So he's got his science one, he's got his mill, civic, commerce, and he's just aging up now. So he's about 40% aged
Oh, so
as of.
all right. So it means he did not get any extra research done.
So that yeah, there's no com two or nothing in mill two. It's just it looks like a pretty standard build order at this point
Mm-hmm.
in time.
All
So
right.
um, it, yeah, so it looks
Oh,
like nothing too crazy.
so
Oh, nice tower though.
that tower is really nice, but you know, against Turks, it just doesn't matter. It's going to be taken down
Yeah, that's
eventually. And Zero
that's so
here,
true.
Zero did get the second military done, so he's not losing anything now.
Oh, wow. So, what does the forecast look like right now? Are we thinking rain with a bit of, some catapults coming? Or?
Oh yeah, definitely. He is making a siege factory. So I think the first tower to go down is going to be the central tower, and then the one that's in the boundary.
So, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
If you were playing in Surge's position here, and you know that you're so close to, a Turk player, how do you try and respond to this heavy pressure coming from these super long range siege weapons in the early game?
He needs to first get his militia, and he needs to have a big army ready. This is obviously getting going to be a fast classical age battle. Definitely, there's no way it's going to. There won't be any battle in classical age. So he needs to have a lot of units ready, and his best chance is to take out these siege units as soon as possible. I won't suggest him search to go a despot. No way, but just to clear this mess, Turks can, as you know, Turks can get a lot of momentum by just destroying these buildings and getting all that plunder from these buildings. So if he continues doing that, Surge is going. I mean, yeah, if Zero keeps doing that, Surge is going to have to keep building new things. That means more resources spent on buildings rather than army. So it's just wise to spend that resource early on the army, delay your boom a little bit, and take care of these siege units.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, it's interesting. I mean, he was initially targeting that woodcutter camp just above Surge's second city. I really like sieging other people's resources when you're Turks
Mm-hmm.
because if you can kill, it turns out it would make no difference here because he's not really using that woodcutter camp much. But it just really frustrates your opponent when you can kill off a woodcutter camp and suddenly their wood income just drops dramatically. It can almost be game changing at times.
Oh yeah,
And you can
that.
see Surge is bringing down some militia here, so he's getting ready for a defense.
Oh right, he knows there is no other way to defend this, and that is a good move. So even though Zero has not got a lot of army here, um, I would still say that's bigger than what Surge has got here. Now, in this case, if so, Zero doesn't have well. Oh my God, no. Zero does not have a caravan or a market. He just got a market, and I guess he's just going to put down a caravan too. But in any case, I would have loved to see Despot from Zero just to make it a complete, a completely dedicated attack. Oh my God, Zero is getting
Oh,
his decoys. He's
he's
also getting militia. This is going to be a nice fight. I think he may be able to win here.
Yeah, he's bringing a lot of militia, and the thing is, from Surge's perspective, he kind of has to prepare for all scenarios here. He knows that it could be just a bit of a bluff, or it could be an all-in with militia, and this is kind of like a bit of both. But
Oh
that's a
yeah,
big army, and the decoys are going to make it tough. There's no watchtower up at the moment, so those decoys are actually going to be pretty handy.
yeah. By just sheer numbers, yep. Zero has got a bigger army, including the decoys. But decoys still matter. They take one hit to be destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, oh, it looks like Surge is thinking of going for a bit of a raid here. He's playing quite smart though. He doesn't want to lose troops unnecessarily, and obviously when he fights in his own territory, he can heal. So there's this is quite fascinating, actually. To be honest, I've always wondered, what do you do in Surge's position here? But yeah, he's playing quite measured and quite strategically.
All right, and looks like Zero is holding back on his units. He is not rushing into the enemy territory already, while he should be doing that. He's just randomly
Yeah,
like those scalpels are like they're going crazy. They're just randomly hurling stones in the air. What if this was a real world situation? You would see those stones getting hit on your own army, and
yeah. I think they'll go straight up in the air and land, and yeah, start hitting themselves. But geez, this is pretty tense. I mean, oh, here we go, and the horses are charging in now. So let's see if Zero really commits here.
all right, Surge has
Oh,
got Surge has. If you can see, the Surge has got a militia attrition.
yeah, I can. Yep, that's really well done by Surge. That's definitely a lesson for anyone watching. Exactly what to do when you're defending against this kind of attack, because militia basically melt under attrition. They do not last very long. So that's essentially neutralized the threat from any of the militia.
That was
And
an awesome move, and Zero just lost that senator 100 wealth for Surge. Oh, that's gonna
mm,
hurt. And yeah, I would say that he still did make a dent on Surge's economy, because look, Surge just lost all of his scholars. Do you see that? All of his scholars are had to be turned to
yeah,
militia.
militia.
But that attrition was the yeah that was the top move here.
Oh yeah, that was very well done. He was very patient. He sat back. He didn't just charge in when he thought he might have had the numbers because that probably would have backfired. But instead, waiting to fight on his own turf, and yeah, that attrition really melted the militia. So just I guess let's do a stock take on where the game's at. So we've got Surges on 130 food, 100 wood, 60 metal, and
Hmm.
50 wealth. What's Zero's economy looking like at the moment?
Zero has got a similar economy. He's not way ahead in any way. I guess Zero just lost a lighthouse for nothing. He's gonna lose that senator if he doesn't move it. But Zero is just, oh my God! Do you see, Zero might lose his senator? That would be the
Yeah,
most stupid way to lose a senator. Oh my God! I can't believe he lost that senator. That senator could have bribed, yeah, that could have bribed one of these units from Surge. Oh man.
yeah, that was a bit of just yeah, looking the wrong way or not paying attention there.
That's right.
And obviously, one thing you can do in that circumstance, if you do see it at the last minute, click on your senator, press the delete button, and personally kill him, because at least that way you're denying your opponent getting that 100 wealth.
That's right.
But
But
yeah,
I guess if I don't know, if have you noticed, if your senator gets killed by a building, do you get the plunder? I mean, does your opponent get the plunder for that? I know if it gets
to be
killed by units, it does.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I've never really tested that, but I saw on the screen then in the observer screen. From my point of view, I couldn't see any 100 wealth pop up, so maybe he didn't get any bonus at all.
Yeah, yeah, he probably didn't, because I know you don't get that if through building fire.
Yeah, it must be only 3 units.
Oh
So
my god,
that's
look at
that's an
that! Those
interesting tip.
those catapults are actually damaging the archers. I knew that the bombards could do that, but the catapults, I mean, they have to be very accurate. What are the these
They got some
catapults need
some
to be
awesome.
in Olympics.
Oh, seriously, I mean, I think this strategy of zeros right now is just to get mass catapults, no other units, just pure catapults, and just rain down hell on it on all of the enemy units. Yeah, it's making me think of. I haven't played a great deal of Age of Empires 2, but I know in Age of Empires 2, the siege onagers
Oh
are
yeah.
really really good,
Oh yeah,
and
they
it's
siege onagers do more than just buildings, unlike Rise of Nations. That.
yeah, you can kill entire armies, right? Whereas these catapults are starting to look like siege onagers in themselves, just
Yeah,
raining down hell.
that's right. And now, if you look at, if you can see Zero's third city, that is in a good spot to hurt a Surge, because from that area, if he rushes from that attack place, he can take down so many buildings from Surge side.
Yeah, I think the positioning is it's quite an interesting map at the moment. This is a game that can only happen on Mesa, where you've got such weird mountains just kind of forming these paths. And yeah, both players have kind of divided the entire map here, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Turks goes for a bit of an attack through the top, maybe a little bit later on. But
Oh
at the
yeah,
moment, yeah, it looks like Zero's happy to just keep applying pressure and siege everything from as far away as possible.
that's right. And it also looks like Zero is a little tensed, because Surge just aged, and he is, at least now, he's not close to aging. Oh my god, is he going to lose all that siege?
Yeah, that's not looking good for his siege right now. I mean, that's like currency when you're playing as Turks. You want to keep your siege alive, and yeah, not a great situation. They're well done by Surge to capitalize on the advantage of having the age up. Looks like the battle's fairly even though. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised that Zero is able to
Oh yeah,
pull this
those
out.
those heavy cavalry, they turned the game around.
Yeah, it seems like is there a how's the wealth income looking for Zero right now? Because he's got a lot of heavy cavalry there.
He's got almost the same as Surge.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I just realized I can check the economies of both players. So
Oh yeah, if
I
you
don't.
click on them.
I'll stop. Yeah, I'll stop asking you what Yellow's got. But yeah, that's fairly even.
Here,
So we've
this
got
this silver. I don't think Zero knows about the silver, because there's no other obvious reason why he wouldn't have raided that.
yeah, that silver's quite vulnerable. I don't think he would have. Yeah, probably hasn't scouted it at this point in time.
Right,
Um,
and here Zero does not have attrition, so that leaves all the ground for militia raids. And
oh, you can see.
Zero's making a tiny bit mistake here. He has his senator inside the building, so this tower is going to this thing. Istanbul is going to be sieged much earlier. It's going to be reduced earlier. He should get
Yeah, you
his
miss out on
senator out.
that armor from the senator, obviously providing the benefits not only to units but also to the buildings. It does look like Zero's starting to panic a bit here.
Yeah, he is. Zero is panicking. He needs those. Oh my god, he should have kept one of his. He should have kept one of his guys on the tower, because the tower is 98% complete, and he just missed that. He just got the senator out. It's a little late for the bribe. Yeah, the bribe should have come earlier.
Yeah, definitely should have come earlier. There we go. We see the GG get thrown down, and wow, what a master play by Serge. That's exactly a textbook defense against Turks, and I think I might watch this game back a little bit later on just to see exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was impressive.
All right, that was a fast game. We've got Jean Monsalves in the chat. Oh, welcome to the chat. Can you tell us what's your in-game ID?
Looks like he might be a one of the Lat fraternity.
Yeah,
based on his surname and his comments saying Azteca will win.
So, could it be FC0 is Azteca?
Maybe. Wow, I didn't. Maybe that would make sense, but I'm kind of shocked right now if that's the case. That would kind of make sense. He seems to be a pretty good player. Might be a bit rusty, but seems to be, that seems feasible. So, wow.
Yeah. So we'll leave that as a speculation for now. We'll assume it's just a random rumor. But
Yeah,
if let's ask, So AL.
I wonder if he would just.
He says no, but of course he'll say no. He never wanted to reveal his identity. Oh my god, no. I almost started this game with standard settings.
Oh, nice work. Okay, that's all good. Tournament play is off, and
actually we can keep tournament play on now, since we've got one player on each side.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try it. The only disadvantage is that the audience, like the YouTube viewers, won't be able to see more than one side. But I can let you know what Serge is doing. Try to keep you guys updated.
So Serge says, want to pick economic aggressive. Yeah, actually Mayans versus Turks is a very difficult combination. I think Zero had him for a moment. If Zero knew about the attrition. So with the attrition, if he had, oh wait a second.
So Serge selected offensive, yeah.
All right, and Zero just picked Aztecs. So really? Yeah, I'm asking him to pick a specific random nation instead of just a particular one.
Yep.
All right. So what were you talking about again? I just.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. No, I think. Honestly, I'm not quite sure. Oh, Azteca. Whether it's Azteca.
Oh yeah. He could be. I mean, he was good. Oh yeah, I remember now. So it was about. He just going random. All right. So yeah, we. Last game, Zero had him for a moment, and I think when he saw that there was attrition enabled, he should not have proceeded. He should have continued with just sieging Surge's building, just harassing him from over the other side of the territory. That would have been annoying too.
Yeah, I agree. I think definitely would have helped out. Once they've got attrition, you've just got to change your strategy. Because militia rush, unless you've only got like the tiniest distance to walk before you take the city, it's incredibly risky. And you can see that Serge, he could already scout, and you could see that Serge had already pulled about 8 to 10 militia. And I must admit, one thing I liked about what Serge did there is that he basically built militia basically for the purpose of defending. So he still had 100 economy coming in, but when he needed additional units, if you think about it. If you could either build units like, heavy infantry or whatnot, or you could build militia. Militia are fairly cheap. They're only probably about 60 food at that point in the game.
Yeah.
And it wasn't hurting him by having the militia in his army because he already had enough to get everything else coming in at a reasonable rate. So yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah,
It
that
was a
was a
good
good
defense
idea,
by him.
indeed. And it's the same shitty map again. And
Yeah.
then,
Maybe we
so
should have chosen that.
yeah, we should have
But
just chosen a particular map. Zero's villagers are split up on a cliff. Oh, but no, he finds a good place to build. And this, I mean, here blue has got Russians. What's Surge has?
so Surge has Nubians. So oh no.
Oh my God, the
But
dress
are we
drop.
GG here?
That's an early GG. Oh, he resigned.
Maybe it,
Wait,
yeah, I think he
I don't
saw
get
that
it.
he
I don't get it. What happened? Oh,
I
so
think it might have been he had
oh, I see. So
oh he was in the
he okay. They both spawned at the same place. This game is getting weirder day by day.
I think he walked all the way to the middle and Surge was already there and he realized that he was probably going to have
Uh,
no trees.
Actually, he spawned
So
very close to the middle. He wasn't that far.
really, okay.
So we can read that.
Let's go, yeah. Either Great Sahara or Aussie Outback, I reckon, for a good game. As long as we yeah, don't get Mesa again.
Yeah, actually, Sahara is also fine. Let it be random. Okay, I'll
Can't be
go.
Mesa again.
I'll go observe zero.
That's okay. And I'll choose Surge. Alright.
All right, we
Alright.
are good to start this.
That's it. Comedy Alive, this is Surge versus Zero. This is going to be a blockbuster game. So, I mean, what are we going to do officially? Was that last game a real result, or are we just going to ignore it and pretend it never existed?
No, no, so far we'll play by the Nomadium tournament rules, which seems to be working fine. So according to that rule, you're not allowed to attack your opponent's villager, and I would say this was a fair read. I mean, if you already start like that, where you have your opponent right next to you, and you have to go all the way back to build again, change your location, I think that could be called for a re. And he didn't move that far. He moved very close to his territory. So I guess it was just a kind of glitch where the game spawns both the players very close to each other.
Yeah, I agree. So, no, it'd be good to see a rematch there because Sahara's, yeah, I feel like it's much more balanced for 1v1 and yeah, often has much more exciting games with more ability to raid and fight over those trees in the middle.
All right. And Zero has got a nice amount of wood here, probably a 7, and he's got cotton as well. So he won't even need to build another woodcutter camp. What about Surge there?
So Sir just walked all the way to the middle here, right next to the trees, and he's got a good nation here. He's got Mongols. So Mongols are obviously extremely powerful in Nomad and especially in 1v1. Oh, did you get a sudden drop?
Oh my god, this is this is turning into a pain now. Another drop. Damn it. So
Yeah,
who do you see
it's,
drop? I see Surge dropping here.
yeah, it looks like Surge dropped for me as well. So
Yeah.
that definitely didn't look intentional by any means. So I think it's just something wrong with Surge's computer. I know he said earlier today there was something. We were in a game and he accidentally tried to change his keyboard batteries and it unplugged his internet, something like that. So it could be the same thing.
It could be. I don't think anybody would just drop purposefully. There's no point. And there is no civilization that bad that you would want to drop. Just unplug your computer.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, Mongols on that map, geez, you wouldn't want a better you probably wouldn't want to pick another nation. So yeah, definitely wouldn't be the case of him being upset at the nation. Was that a truck going past just then,
Oh
Jatin?
yes, that was a truck. I'm sitting very close to the balcony, so I can hear every building that's or every vehicle that passes by. I'm also situated on the main road, so if you hear ambulances and police, don't be surprised.
Yeah, right. What just curious, if you don't mind me asking, what city are you based in? I know you're in Florida, but what
Yeah,
city?
I'm in Gainesville. It's a small university town. So since I'm at University of Florida, it's quite a big university in the state, and this is a small city, very cheap to live in. At the same time, there's everything here, so I really like it here.
Yeah, nice. And is that the Gators, like the sports team for your university? Is that right?
Gators, oh yeah,
Gators?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Go Gators?
Yeah, go Gators, exactly. Yeah, Flames is here saying hi to YouTube. All right, and
YouTube is also saying hi. YouTube waves back and says, "Hi, Flames."
I've been facing some trouble with the internet connection. I think it's time to yell at my ISP. Yeah, today it'll be very good to yell at my ISP. They've been giving me a lot of trouble.
That could work. And if you try yelling at your modem and that doesn't work, you could try calling them up and just abusing the first kind customer service representative that picks up. And if that still doesn't work, then yeah, maybe write them a letter. I'm not sure what you can
Yeah,
else,
I,
what
I,
else you can
I,
do.
I think the yelling part is the best. That works most of the time.
Yeah, very very soothing, very relaxing, and yeah, at least you'll de-stress a bit, if nothing else.
Right, I'll just ask
Cool.
Serge quickly if he is still um, working. I mean, he's still going to play. Just give me a second.
Yeah, well, let's see if he's there, because if not, we might need to get Boo to play instead.
So yeah, if he's not coming, then we'll have to set up another best of three, or we could actually do a best of three in a team game, like a two versus two. That'll be funny. We both could play in team.
That would be pretty cool, actually. That's definitely a good idea. Let's see what Serge says, and then we'll go from there.
That's right. Um, Serge is not Serge is not responding, so I'll have to assume he just left. So we'll have to continue. Let's make it a two versus two.
Because we could go 2v2 and obviously stay on the stream, and yeah, at least we can talk to each other while we're playing and discuss strategy and so on.
Yeah, yeah, that'll work. Uh, Here, Flame says he is going to observe. He doesn't have a mouse. I guess Mentalist and Zero could play.
Yeah, that'd be definitely tough opponents. So yeah, that'd be a good match. That's I have no idea who don't tilt equals win game is.
I'm not letting him play. I'm sorry if you're watching this, but I don't know you. I don't want to ruin this game. Yes, two versus
Probably
two.
Azteca.
Yeah, he could be Aztec as well. So Dracula is here. He says sorry. I don't know what that's for. Chash.
Sorry, Chash. Is he trying to say hash there, aka he's been dealing some illegal drugs?
Like my stash. Where is my stash?
Mustache. All right.
All right, I'll
There we go.
quickly
So we've got
change the scoreboard to depict more realistic players. We got Kron and Jatin on one side, and that's Zero and Mentalist.
oh hey can you open up for Boo's asking if he can obs. That's the only thing.
Okay,
Um,
I'll open for Blue.
oh no, lucky. Here we go. Everyone's jumping in.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna watch it on YouTube. Come on, man. How's my channel going to run? If you all just watch here.
I know. Exactly. Well, I hope everyone watches on YouTube except for who we're playing against because
Yeah, I
that's going to
hope.
cause all sorts of problems.
Yeah, right. Just give me a second. I guess it will be better to start a fresh stream for this. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
All right, I'll
Might as
quickly
well.
I'll quickly end the stream and start a new one.